Well, good morning. 6:01 here on a Friday morning, and BC's police watchdog is investigating a shooting at a strip mall in Surrey. A man allegedly shot by a member of the anti-gang unit yells in pain while he's being taken to hospital. The shooting happened late yesterday afternoon at 148th Street and 108th Avenue. The man had reportedly been pulled over, and at some point during a traffic stop, a shot was fired into his vehicle.
I heard them yelling, but it was like freeze, get out of the car, that sort of thing. And I guess and then I heard popping, and then I said, whoops, I'm out of here.
Gunfire also rang out at a Richmond strip mall last night, not too far from City Hall and the Richmond RCMP detachment. The shooting happened around 7 o'clock in the 4400 block of number 3 Road. A man did suffer a gunshot wound, but he did not need medical attention. The RCMP Serious Crimes Unit is still investigating. A woman is recovering after being sexually assaulted in Maple Ridge early Thursday. She was grabbed and fondled on a trail near 240th Street and 106th Avenue. The victim was able to get away, but did not before the attacker undid some of her clothing. The suspect was wearing all black, including a balaclava. Surrey RCMP are investigating a hit and run that further injured a young man in a wheelchair. Jonathan Ferrero is nursing injuries that include a broken clavicle and broken legs. The 19-year-old was in his wheelchair when he was hit Tuesday afternoon on 95A Avenue. Ferrero has brittle bone disease and just had surgery on both of his legs in the hopes of strengthening them.
I don't wish anything bad for them to happen or for that person to happen, but I just want them to, I want to be able to see them and for them to see how they left me.
The suspect vehicle is a dark-colored import sedan like a Honda Civic, possibly purple. It will likely have front-end damage. It was seen speeding west on 132nd Street. As winter nears, commuters that use the Portman Bridge are being reassured by officials the incident with the falling ice bombs last December will not be repeated this winter. Greg Harper is live in Surrey this morning with more on that. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. Yeah, a great view of the Portman Bridge from Surrey here this morning. So far, a smooth commute this morning. Of course, it's been well documented that last winter wasn't a good one for the Portman Bridge. You may remember we had that 40-car pileup, ice and fog a factor there. And who could forget the ice bombs that fell off the bridge cables in December? That resulted in approximately 350 ICBC claims. Sweepers were then installed on the cables to prevent that from happening again. But as of right now, those sweepers don't exist. There are no sweepers on the Portman Bridge, but there soon will be.
Well, we installed sweepers last year, or earlier this year, last winter in January, and so we had those ready. Didn't snow between January and April. So in the spring, we took them down to make some design improvements, and we're in the process of reinstalling them now. It's only early November. We've got the rain, no snow expected, and we'll have the new sweepers up within the next couple of weeks, well before we get any snow in the Lower Mainland.
And this is something else to remember. The tolls right now for most, $1.50 for those that took advantage of the discount. But the tolls will go up on the Portman by 100% next month. It will be $3 to cross in both directions. This despite the bridge not being fully complete, and it won't be a 10-lane bridge until sometime next summer. Kyle?
All right, thanks for that. Greg Harper reporting live this morning along the Highway 1 stretch near the Portman Bridge. Just in time for the long weekend comes news a damaged BC Ferries vessel will be out of service longer than expected, meaning traffic headaches for the people heading to the southern Gulf Islands will continue. The 49-year-old Queen of Nanaimo was damaged when it collided with a dock and ran aground near Main Island last weekend. The corporation hoped to have the ship back in service a week after the accident, but now says it could take closer to 2 weeks to repair the ship's propeller blade. Gulf Island service from Tawasin remains suspended, with customers being forced to travel via Swartz Bay. For the second time in a week, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford is apologizing following the release of a damning video.
I need 15 minutes, that's all. No interference, brother. If I win, I will donate
These guys are pros, buddy.
A clearly agitated Rob Ford is shown in this footage, which was purchased and released by the Toronto Star. Ford is threatening to kill someone in a profanity-laced rant. On Tuesday, Ford apologized after admitting he smoked crack cocaine about a year ago while he was in what he calls a drunken stupor. Ford addressed the media just a short time after this video was released, apologizing but refusing to answer reporters' questions.
I hope none of you have ever or will ever be in that state. And that's all I can say.
Can you just give us some context, Mayor?
Obviously, I was extremely inebriated.
Just with alcohol?
Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. And then